Well, we're going to fast forward a little bit here as we go through his journey, and we're going to go to 1989, Arn. It's arguably Nature Boy Ric Flair's best year in wrestling, and during the first half of the year, Flair and Steamboat, they created a trilogy of matches that 30-plus years later, still the gold standard for trilogies. But following that third match in Nashville, Terry attacks Ric Flair after Flair just brushed off Ric's Funk's challenge. And the attack includes the innovative spot where Terry executes the pile driver on Flair on a table, and then the violence just picks up from there. And in our third clip of the week, we have one of the many attacks Terry committed on Flair as part of this program, and we're calling this one the plastic bag. Here we go.
Sting cannot see the yellow spray in the face. Flair has to fight both men, and Flair has been busted. Wait a minute, Terry Funk is here. That's Funk. It's Funk. He's finally here. He's got a plastic bag, Jim. He's put a plastic bag over Ric Flair. Flair will not be able to breathe. He's tying it off. Funk is deranged. He's tying it off. Flair can't imagine what's happened to him or why. He's been beaten by Slater and Moon, and now Funk with a plastic bag, and he's tied it. He's tied it around Ric Flair's neck. He's trying to choke, literally, the life out of the champion. The plastic bag over his face. Flair cannot breathe. Sting has his eyes cleared up somewhat. He's trying to come in and fight. The branding iron has been tossed into the ring. Flair is out of it. Get a shot of Sting. They've got Sting down. Slater has that branding iron. Muta holding Sting's leg off the apron of the ring. Sting is going to be hit. No! Oh, God, right across the shin bone. Right across the foot. With that branding iron. He got him right down there. They bit it. They bit the branding iron on his leg. Fans, that's as chaotic. This is unbelievable. We got to... They've been disqualified. We'll try to clear it up. Take this break. We can't take this break. We have to. We'll be back. Don't go away. We'll keep our cameras taping. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Arn, I think at this point, for those that didn't really follow Terry Funk's career, now you're starting to understand why everyone said middle-aged and crazy.
A plastic bag over somebody's head, it starts off, you go, and then you go, damn, I guess he can't breathe underneath there. I mean, it's violence without being higher impact, I guess, is what the word I'm looking to use.
Yeah, no, you're right. And for those that aren't watching on YouTube, by the way, Terry Funk just tried to kill Ric Flair, by choking him with a plastic bag, take away his oxygen. What's interesting here is, Arn, less than a year ago, Dusty Rhodes was fired because he allowed the Road Warriors to spike him in the eye, and he bled on television. You know, same company, less than a year later. No one else, though, other than Terry Funk, probably gets away with this, right?
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
He's probably the only guy that could have pulled it off and made it go from almost being a ha-ha spot to being something entirely different.
Absolutely. The blow-off, Arn, to this program takes place Clash of the Champions 9. It's Troy, New York, November 89. Funk and Flair would compete in a very memorable I Quit match. People still, I'm sure there's several of our listeners that have went back and watched that match. We have the ending of it. It's our fourth clip of the week, and we're going to take a look at this from New York Knockout.
They say to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. But is there any human being that can make the man say I quit? If anybody can do it, it's Terry Funk. But he's trying to escape. He's limping on one leg, and Flair jumped on his back right down the aisle.
It will not be left unresolved, that's for sure. One man is going to be forced to quit.
Flair has got that leg. A bump comes right down across his own thigh muscle. I'll tell you, people, there's critics of wrestling, but anybody that's watching this right now, they're seeing two of the greatest that the sport has ever known, and they're letting it all out. They're giving it all to you. Come on, Terry. Gary Hart is very, very anxious at ringside. And Funk up in the air. Vertical suplex. Come on, Terry. We talked about it being humiliating for Terry Funk. How about skinhead there?
Yeah, he stands to lose a meal ticket.
And a little bit of his face. And a new face wouldn't hurt him. As a matter of fact.
As you're correct.
He's trying to get the figure four, Gordon.
And Funk is fighting it. He knows the devastating power of that figure four, and gouge into the eye.
Yes, sir. The Nature Boy may not be saying that. Well, I'll tell you something. To think that we may be seeing the land. Oh, he's laid up. Suplexing on the apron. Up from the outside, inside back out. And now wrenching the leg right across the apron.
And Flair now moving like a man with just a crazed inspiration.
Funk's chest is a battered red and blue. The confusions are quite obvious. There it is! There it is! He's got the figure four!
That puts pressure on 5 different points. The pain is intense.
Never.
He's got the figure four. How much?
Oh, God, never. Never.
You can hear him say never.
Yeah, and we're liable to hear a leg snap, too.
No.
He's got that thing locked completely in. He's got it deep in there. Gordon, have you ever seen anybody last this long to the figure four?
My leg,
It can be reversed. It can be reversed. But
Yes, I quit.
he said it.
He said it. I can't believe it. Gary Hart is livid, but Ric Flair has won it.
Gary Hart just can't believe what's happened. He did it. Terry Funk said,
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Terry Funk.
I told you. Shut up, Superman. Gary, I promised the people I went to. I'm going to shake his hand like I said. You're a hell of a man, Ric Flair. Give it to me better than me. It's all right.
Wow, what a violent confrontation those two guys had. Every aspect of the program, violence, Arn.
You know, I'm a detail guy. I love details, good or bad. They tell a lot of the story. The first time Rick went for the figure four, Terry fighting it off and blocking it. Did you hear the crowd?
Yeah.
They got it. They knew if he got that hold,
It was over.
it's over. And just fighting it and blocking it and making Rick have to work for it was so much part of the story.
Which
Really
then,
was.
yeah, because, you know, once he slaps it on, Terry's most
over.
likely going to quit. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry's selling is just, you know, he's in there after that, and Rick was chopping him, and he was making those wild haymakers, you know, just kind of just slinging, punching him in the head. It was not pretty, but it was Terry Funk at his finest.
Not pretty, but effective. And I think it also lends itself to that realism, that real craziness of Terry
Panic.
Funk. Yes.
Panic.
Frenetic. It's unbelievable. Flair has said multiple times, Arn, I want to ask you about this, that Funk often pushed the things he did inside the program beyond the line to the point where it made Flair nervous and angry sometimes working with him.